Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. Today we'll be talking about the detailed review of the new Xiaomi Pad 7. So Xiaomi has launched the Pad 7 in India for a price starting 26,999. That's 27,000. That's a really attractive pricing for what it offers. Now the Xiaomi Pad 5 and the Xiaomi Pad 6 were really great tablets in the sub 30,000 price segment. Now Xiaomi has kept the same pricing for the Xiaomi Pad 7 as well, but there are a lot of improvements including the new keyboard, new smart focus pen, then you get new processor, new features included, new screen resolution. Everything looks upgraded, but there aren't substantial upgrade except for the processor. But how does it stack up in the Android tablet segment? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So before getting into the detailed review of the Xiaomi Pad 7, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So first let's talk about the design and hardware of the Xiaomi Pad 7. So let's first talk about the design. Now you can see here the front panel has a large 11.2-inch display. The bezels are kept equal on all the sides. Now on the top you get the volume rocker keys. We have this slot for charging the smart or focus pen. The back panel is completely made with aluminium finishing. You can see here this and the sides and back is aluminium chassis. Now we have the Xiaomi branding. We have the pogo pin for the keyboard accessory. We have the camera, 13 megapixel camera. It's a really good matte finish. We have the Mirage purple color. There is also green as well as gray color. Now the bottom section has two speaker unit, USB Type-C charging port. The top portion has again two speakers. We have Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision mentioned, and we have the power button as well. So this portion does not have any openings or slots. So you can see that it does come with a really nice build quality. It's just slightly above 6 mm in thickness and around 500 grams in weight. So it is almost the same weight as that of the Xiaomi Pad 6, around 10 grams increase, but otherwise it's a very small increase. And you can see here it feels very nice in hands. You can use with one-handed as well, and it works really well. Now in terms of build quality, fit and finish, we feel it's really good. There's hardly anything to complain. Now moving on to the display. Now you get a 144 Hz refresh rate display, and this is slightly different display compared to the previous version. Now you get a 3:2 aspect ratio. Now this is the 3.2K panel. Now previous one was 2.5K. Now this is the 3.2K panel, and this has 800 nits of peak brightness and 144 Hz 7 level variable refresh rate, and this is a DCI P3 color grammar. The Hydro Touch display is included, and the top end variant has nano texture display. Now we don't have that. The top end variant has a nano texture display, AG plus AR, which means it will be anti-reflective display. That is something which we've seen on premium tablets like the iPad premium one, but this brings it at around the 32,000 price segment. That makes it once again really impressive. Now the display quality is good. It has 16 billion colors, and the colors are really good. It's an IPS LCD panel with good brightness levels, and watching movies is really brilliant on this. It's a 3:2 aspect ratio with 11.2 inches screen size. So once again Xiaomi has done a really good job upgrading the display with higher resolution, pixels per inch, and the brightness levels are also good. Next, let's talk about the software. Now software, there are a lot of additional tools available. Now first of all, this is running HyperOS 2.0 with Android let's just show you HyperOS 2.0.7 with Android version as Android 15. And if you go to the detailed specs, you can see here 12GB RAM. Now the base variant comes with 8GB RAM, upgraded from 6GB RAM, so that makes it even good for multitasking. We get the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, and all the details are here. Now you get the features for tablet. Floating window is there, obviously we all know that. Now workstation mode, so what you can do is just swipe from here, enable the workstation mode. Now what it brings is whatever app you open, it will come in smaller windows. I will just show you once again. So you can see here, whatever app you open, it will come in the workstation mode, and you can also access all the apps. So this is the workstation mode. So you can multitask with the workstation mode, multiple windows running side by side, all of them equal size. So this is the workstation mode. You can also disable the workstation mode from here. Now there are tools like floating window and split screen option. You can run multiple options. Floating window, one more. I can draw one more floating window, just press, and you can see here four windows running at the same time. So this makes it really easy. And apart from that, there is also the home screen 2.0. What home screen 2.0 does is we have seen this on the last year's tablet as well, but this has been improved. We'll just show you what it does. So home screen is interconnectivity option. Home screen 2.0, you can connect your Xiaomi smartphone. You can drag and drop files from the phone to this, and you can accept calls on the tablet. You can connect this with and transfer items via NFC. You can open apps from the phone here on the tablet. So plenty of options with the interconnectivity option with the HyperOS and home screen 2.0. So that makes it really improved. Then you also get additional tools with AI detection, AI note-taking application, and also AI subtitle option is there. Then a lot of additional AI tools are also included in the gallery app as well. So there are some tools included for AI options. Apart from that, you also get this home screen 2.0 and the customization options, then wallpaper customization, everything else is included. Floating windows, split screen option, everything works really well. That's a software experience with the HyperOS 2.0 and Android 15. So now we have talked about the design, display and the software experience, and the HyperOS has tons of features including AI features, the home screen 2.0, and the multitasking is really brilliant that we are talking right now. Now coming to the performance. Now the performance of this tablet is really good. We get the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3. Now last year it came with the Snapdragon 870. Now you might think that this is 8 series to 7 series, it might be a downgrade, but it's not. The Snapdragon 870 is almost 4 years old chip when it was launched last year, but now with the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, this is a newly launched chip, and it's one of the really powerful chips for the mid-range segment. The Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 has an Antutu score of almost close to 13 to 14 lakh. That is really brilliant. And even in raw benchmark, this has the LPDDR5X RAM and UFS 4.0 for a 256GB storage variant. So that makes it really performance-oriented tablet, and we couldn't see any sort of issues whatsoever on this tablet. It was really smooth, even with multitasking and floating windows running with 4 windows running. Absolutely no hiccups, and it's a very smooth performance out there. So being a tablet for productivity, this really helps with the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3, and it's a really brilliant tablet for productivity and absolutely a stellar performer. And even you can play games with this, because the Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 once again is really a brilliant chip for gamers. Now apart from that, you get quad speakers, Dolby Atmos support. Once again, like last year, the 4 speakers, 2 are on either sides, are really good, and they provide really brilliant experience overall. And if you're watching movies, this is something which you would really love using on the Xiaomi Pad 7. So brilliant speakers, even though it may not be bass heavy, but it's still really good speakers on this, and you can sound tune with Dolby Atmos as well as Xiaomi's own customization option. You also get equalizer for tuning. So that's the performance of the speakers, really brilliant. Now it comes with the latest Wi-Fi support and Bluetooth 5.4 support, but one thing what is missing is the lack of 3.5mm audio jack, which is kind of, I would say, okay, not a major concern, but there is no 5G support on this tablet, which could have been better, including a 5G option, because this is a Wi-Fi only tablet. But if you're a person who travels a lot, you might want internet access, you might have to share your phone internet, because there is no 5G support, and there is also no micro SD card support, which I feel isn't a major issue, but it could have been a 5G tablet. There could have been a version with 5G tablet is what we feel. So that is the performance side. Now next let's talk about the cameras. Now cameras on tablet, again, they are not really probably not the best use case, but you can use the cameras for video calls and casual shooting. But then you get a 13 megapixel camera and an 8 megapixel selfie camera. Again, the camera interface is quite okay. Again, I wouldn't personally do photography with a tablet, but if you are using it for video calls, it's a decent camera out there. 1080p resolution recording is supported, and here are some camera samples we have taken with this. It looks quite okay. I would say for a tablet, this is definitely a decent experience overall. Now the rear camera can record 4K videos, 4K 30 FPS, and apart from that, you can also use the camera for scanning documents. Since it's the tablet, scanning documents is something which is really good. That functionality is again included on this tablet. Now let's move on to the battery life. Now this tablet comes with very similar battery capacity, 8850 milliamp hour battery, very similar to the Xiaomi Pad 6. And in terms of our testing, we have been using this for like 2 weeks plus, and in our testing we feel around 8 to 9 hours screen on time is what we got with the tablet, and that we feel is quite good for a tablet in this price segment. 8 to 9 hours, probably a day of usage approximately you will get, because you will not be using the tablet entirely. 8 to 9 hours is kind of okayish performance, I would say, with the battery. And you do get a 45 watt charging support, which means you can top up the battery in like 80 minutes. That's the company's claim. So 45 watt charger and 8850 milliamp hour battery. Now ideally, we could have said like the battery could have been upgraded now with smartphones coming with the silicon carbon battery. This is not using that. Probably the next iteration might get better battery, say around 10,000 milliamp hour with the silicon carbon technology. We expect that to come probably next year. But still, this is good tablet for good battery life for a tablet in this price segment. Now apart from this, the tablet, the Xiaomi is also selling two really good accessories. One is the keyboard. So you can see this is the smart keyboard. Now this time around, the smart keyboard has backlit option. Automatic backlighting is there. That is one thing, and it can go from 0 to 120 degrees angle, which makes it really good. And you also have a trackpad here. The key travel is really good. You can see that the comfort while typing is really good. You get a velvet kind of finish here with the pogo pen here. So the pogo pin is used to connect this, so you can just use it magnetically and it attaches. And the typing experience is very good on this tablet, and the key travel is good, and backlighting makes it really useful while typing during the night as well. So in low lighting conditions you can easily type with this, and you can just fold it and close it, and just opening it you can actually have 0 to 123 degrees angle for this with the keyboard. So the keyboard is really good, and you don't have to charge the keyboard separately. It uses the battery from this, and it works really well. The keyboard experience is also really good. The typing experience and the mouse pad works really well. So that makes the tablet experience really good. The productivity is definitely improved with the keyboard experience. Now you can also fold the keyboard and use it as a case, and when you open it, it actually works pretty well. And you can see here you can start your work directly just like a laptop using this keyboard. Now you also get this pen input included. Now the pen input, again there are lots of advantage. You can take screenshots, you can draw, you can sketch using the Xiaomi's canvas application. Then you can take screenshot, annotate, and even use it as a pointer when you're presenting. So there are a lot of additional options included for this smart pen, which has the buttons, and it works really well. The pressure sensitivity is also really good. So that makes this keyboard and the pen inputs something which makes the tablet really good. And you can also charge this. You can keep it on top of that, and it wirelessly charge. And the keyboard is also taking the battery from the tablet, so you don't have to separately charge it. So just charging the tablet and the keyboard will also be charged. And backlighting is something which we really liked on this tablet. So that was my experience with the Xiaomi Pad 7. So overall, it's a really improved tablet, and it has really great performance, great build quality, good display, the 144 Hz panel with 3.2K resolution and 800 nits of peak brightness. The battery life is good. Software experience is amazing. Xiaomi HyperOS 2.0 along with Android 15 makes it really impressive, and the multitasking experience is also really good on this tablet. So there is hardly anything to complain, except probably that there could have been a 5G version and 3.5mm audio jack is missing. But otherwise, we feel that this is a brilliant tablet for the price segment. So if you're looking for a tablet around the 30,000 price segment or below the 30,000 price segment, this is probably the best tablet you can get. In fact, even above the price segment of 30,000 also, this makes it a really great tempting buy because of awesome performance it brings in with productivity tools and the software experience. So that was my experience with Xiaomi Pad 7. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.